in Owerri. The Hausa quarter market at Warri has been there for years. I grew up to meet them. Why do you hate Igbos? Igbos have contributed to the military. Igbos have contributed to science and technology in Nigeria. Igbos have excelled in sports, if not dominated sports. They've shed their blood for this country. Okwaraji died playing for the Super Eagles. Okwaraji died playing for Super Eagles. Christian Chukwu, what's the other person? The goalkeeper's name, Okala. Nigerians have sacrificed their lives for the good of this nation. Igbos have contributed to literature. Igbos have held Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, Obi Okwesili Eze, Chinua Achebe. Who will I mention? Igbos have contributed to the development of this country. They have excelled in all aspects of the world. Why do you hate Igbos? I'm not an Igbo man. But why do you hate Igbos? Simple reason. Any political midget like El-Rufai, any intellectual dwarf, sees an Igbo man as a threat to his relevance in his immediate community. So it falls back to tribalism, falls back to regionalism, falls back to religion to compete, to outdo the Igbo man. An Igbo man is a hard-working man. An Igbo man is a Republican. He does not bow his head before any person. An Igbo man is a frugal person. So he comes to your community, he will do menial jobs, save his money, live a frugal life, then build a big house. And you are lazy there being an indigene. Lagos is your own. Who told you that? An Igbo man is frugal. In my community, at Ugeli, one woman didn't know I was an Urobo man, that I was born in Ofoma in Ugeli. He was telling another woman, you know, see how we Urobo people foolish. See this Igbo man when come here just now. If they carry our money with his wife, they go. Who give you money? When I was bus driver in the school, when I was cleaning toilet in the school, when I was gate man in the school as a medical doctor, when I was living, when I had only 2 shoes, I don't wear wristwatch. Excuse me. I don't wear coral bead. I don't throw my money anyhow. I'm in the farm now. I'm going to peel cassava. Then when you see me get rich, you say, see this Igbo man. They come carry our money go. What did Igbo man do to you? What did Igbo people do to you people? You killed them during the Civil War. You told them that you were going to reconcile with them. You don't want them to, you want them to keep quiet in their own country. What did Igbo people do to you people, for God's sake? One of my elders recently, or is he my age mate, because he heard on radio when I was talking about Igbo people, he said you can never trust an Igbo man. An Igbo man is this, an Igbo man is that. Then immediately after that, he started complaining about an Urobo lawyer who was taking his land, suppressing him, oppressing him. Is that an Igbo man? Don't we have oppression in this community where I come from? The Igbo man is hardworking. He takes everything he does very seriously. This nonsense must stop in this country. If you don't want the Igbos, let them go. Let them go peacefully. You can't suppress an Igbo man in his own country. If you think that Peter Obi is because he's an Igbo man and he can't rule us, you lie. He has a right to rule this country. Excuse me. Any small thing you can burn Igbo businesses. Any small thing you can kill Igbo people. Any small thing you must destroy Igbo people. A cartoon will take place. A cartoon will take place. Olajide Shukami, you are part of the tribal bigots who say nonsense in this country. Of the people, the problems in this country. Part of the problems, you are not a typical Yoruba elite. Afenifere will not talk the way you are talking. I'm not promoting division. I'm saying the simple truth. You are so afraid of saying the truth. I'm not promoting division. I'm speaking the basic truth. Speaking the basic truth. We can't treat the Igbos as second-class citizens in our own country. And you expect people like me to keep quiet. You starved these people during the Civil War. You nearly destroyed them. And then you come here and want the Igbo man to keep quiet. Do you know the investment Igbos have put in this country in terms of blood and sweat and intellectual power? Then you stay in your local community, either in Yoruba land or Hausa land, where you, or the north, or in Yoruba land or anywhere, where you have a little comparative advantage. You want to talk to the sixth richest tribe in the whole world, the fourth most traveled tribe in the whole world. Intellectual Yorubas don't discriminate against Igbo. That's why Davido's grandmother also is Igbo, and their delegates speak Igbo. You midgets. They will do it to my grandchildren because my grandchildren are going to answer Igbo names. I have an Igbo in-law. If we allow one injustice in our generation, the injustice will continue. Obasanjo is crying now when Obi is deprived of justice. Did Obasanjo not enjoy the privilege of PDP rigging elections? Did Obasanjo not enjoy it? Very wicked Nigerians. They take advantage of any opportunity.
You people have heard it. I thank God this man is not an Igbo man. He is an Urobo man. But he's saying the truth. There are many of them. The Baba that is almost 100 years in Afenifere. They don't cover the truth. They say it. They don't take injustice. This thing is so much. Can you imagine? In the north, maybe ethnic crisis in the north that doesn't concern the Igbos. I've been there. I've witnessed this in Jos Plateau. When there's an ethnic problem, it has nothing to do with the Igbo. They will start to burn Igbo shops. Why? When there's a religious crisis that does not even concern the Igbo, they target Igbo businesses and burn. Does it make sense? Why are Igbo blood sacrificed because of the differences of other people? Yes, quite all right. We are the most traveled. Our businesses are everywhere, unlike other people who have businesses in our place. And the reason is because we are itinerary people. We travel. You cannot hear that Yoruba man's goods or Hausa man's property is destroyed in the East. Never. The times you hear that, some of the times, occasionally, maybe in retaliation of what has been done to Igbo person somewhere. It doesn't even happen, hardly. But anytime they find an opportunity, they destroy Igbo properties. There is no ethnicity that has contributed more than the Igbo in this country. And that is why Igbo man can live anywhere. How many of your people travel like Igbo people? And I thank God I've heard stories of people who lived in Igbo land, maybe Yoruba people or Hausa people, how they are treated. They give testimonies. They are not among those who come and say rubbish. Recently, we are hearing about Igbo must go. They always give you reasons. You ask them why. They tell you, Igbo is desecrating our place. How? Please, Bumi, how? Femi, how? How is Igbo destroying your place? They do not respect your Oba. How? Please, how do they not respect your Oba? They abuse your Oba where? Where did they see your Oba and abuse him? Where did they talk about your Oba? They don't respect the institution, ethnic, religious institution. How? I used to go to Lagos Island. There was a time, there's Okaren market. You know Okaren, Idumota, Nnamdi Azikiwe, those area where you have Union Bank. When the Eyo festival starts, every Saturday, because those guys, that is the area the Oba lives in Lagos. When the Eyo festival starts, the markets, mainly Saturdays, I used to visit there. The markets are closed because of the Eyo festival, in respect of those people. You don't see any contention with them. The people there who are trading there, many of these markets have moved to trade fair. Yes, complex. But as at then, this was around 2001, 2002, 2003. to even 2006-7. Whenever there is your festival, some of the time it starts around 12 or before. Everybody there, all the Igbo traders have closed their shops. They don't wait to attack you. If you see anyone around, maybe he's waiting for somebody and you will see him being in a haste to leave. So when do they have the opportunity to attack your Oba? Where? They don't respect the institution. What institution? They pay tax in your place. The only problem is that they make more money. Now, they make more money and they reside there because it is a Nigerian country. They are Nigerians. And they also reside in other parts of the world. And the tax due them, they'll pay. Even extra. They pay extra. They make their money. You don't want them to live with their money. Most of the properties they have in Lagos were sold by the indigents of Lagos. It were not sold at gunpoint. At the end of the day, Igbo must leave Lagos. You want to occupy what you did not build. What is not yours because you have sold it. You start counting for them. 100 years time, it will expire. Can you imagine what lazy people does to count when it will expire or to hustle and make your own? You want them to leave. Majority of the people saying Igbo must leave, they have nothing. Their target is to occupy Igbo properties. You cannot handle it. It is not your sweat. Igbo must leave. Why? Just sit them down and let them explain to you why Igbo must leave. They don't have any tangible, something that is reasonable to say. Igbo must leave. Igbo must leave. What sort of hatred? We wanted to leave in 1966. Part of the reason we could not leave was Yoruba too. Yoruba people say they cannot leave. They must belong to this country. And Yoruba soldiers, officers fought to keep. You know Adekunle Black Scorpion. These people fought. They didn't just fought to win Igbos back. They fought to destroy Igbos too. So that Igbos will be part of Nigeria and so that, they wanted to show wickedness. And look at where this Igbos started again. From 20 pounds. Recently, the wicked ones are still attacking the idea that they were given 20 pounds. History will not lie. From 20 pounds, they grew again. The other day, I saw a mechanic village in Lagos. The occupiers were asked to leave because an Igbo man has bought it. And they were challenging him. Most of them pay small amount to stay there. They don't own it. Somebody sold it. The owner sold it. Somebody's paid hard-earned money for it. And when the person is trying to take the place, he said, Igbo must leave your land. But you sold it to him. How can you eat your bread or cake and have it? Everywhere you are chasing Igbo people around, you want them to leave. No ethnicity has contributed more than Igbos in this country. The people who practice this one Nigeria more are the Igbos. They live everywhere. They build. How many of you build in Igbo land? You don't want to. Only few. How many of you have properties in Igbo land? You allow the politicians, because of their personal gains, they introduce tribalism. They tell you, okay, look at, somebody wants to be governor of Lagos because he was born by an Igbo mother. He cannot be governor. Can you imagine what you are doing to yourself? Taking care of Lagos, you look for people who can take Lagos to greater heights, not bringing ethnic bigotry. You want Igbos to go. You think Igbos cannot survive. Igbos want to go. Let Nigeria give us the opportunity to go and you will see. You introduce religion, all sort of things. I'm not blaming Yoruba, so I'm blaming the rest of Nigerians. Your attitude to Igbo will continue to pull you down. This country cannot move anywhere. You know what Igbos call Ofo? As far as the Igbo people do not intend to hurt you, and you are hurting them, you cannot move. You can never succeed in this country. You say an Igbo man cannot be president of this country. If Igbos cannot rule this country, then Igbos have no place here. They cannot be second-hand citizens. They should be allowed to go and rule their own country. The protest came. You started protest in Southwest. You made arrangement for it. Igbo said they are not part of it. Oh, they even showed you displayed videos recorded by phone where they are, eating chicken and the rest of them, that they are not interested in the protest. You got angry that they are not involved in your protest. When they wanted to protest against what was done to Peter Obi during the election, you refused. You refused. Why should they protest? That the court has sanctioned it, that Tinubu is... When we all knew what happened, you said, no, they should not protest. Now you want them to come out. After 1 year, just 1 year, you tested hardship. You want them to come out. Everybody is feeling the hardship, but we have a way of cushioning it. And we say, Igbos will not come out. Now, maybe you have other plans. You want them to come out so that you entrap them. They did not come out. Some of you started another one. Igbos must go. Because they did not come out so that you entrap them and do what you want to do. You now started Igbo must go. You will not succeed because you have evil plans. Your evil will hammer you back. Your own karma will work immediately on you because our hands are clean. Lazy people. You always drag Igbo to what does not concern them. That Igbos refuse to protest, and you can see the records. Records based on the current protest. The 5 states that are homogeneous Igbo state, they are not protesting. Yeah, I don't know. It pains you that they did not come out again. Oh my God. Should we kill ourselves before you are satisfied? In between, you have started Igbo must go. You don't have any tangible reason. Just hatred. Laziness. You cannot compete favorably with them in everything. And so, they should perish. Anyway, let me just end this video. I thank God this man is not an Igbo. You know him already. He's from Urobo. He has said it all. I'm leaving it here. Please share this video widely.